Sylvester Stallone, one of Hollywood's most iconic action stars, has faced his share of intense interviews over the decades, but nothing compared to the shocking moment when he allegedly walked out on late-night host Jimmy Kimmel after a brutal on-air exchange that left audiences stunned and left Stallone declaring, "You went too far." Throughout his career, Stallone has endured tough critics, personal tragedies, and endless scrutiny, but he has always managed to maintain his composure in public, carrying himself with the strength and charisma that made characters like Rocky Balboa and John Rambo household names. However, this particular encounter with Kimmel reportedly touched a nerve that Stallone could not ignore, and it wasn't just about jokes, it was about respect, dignity, and the line between comedy and cruelty. Jimmy Kimmel, known for pushing boundaries and teasing his guests in ways that sometimes leave them uncomfortable, was in rare form that night, taking shots at Stallone's career choices, his family life, and even his advancing age. And while the audience may have laughed at first, those who know Stallone's history understood that such comments cut deeper than they realized. Stallone, after all, has lived through heartbreaking personal struggles, including the tragic loss of his son Sage, rocky relationships, and a lifetime of being underestimated by critics who dismissed him before he proved them wrong with Academy Award-winning performances and blockbuster franchises. When Kimmel crossed that unspoken line and referenced painful chapters that Stallone holds close to his heart, the actor's demeanor reportedly shifted from amused to visibly tense, and within moments he stood up, looked the host in the eye, and delivered the now famous line, "You went too far," before walking off the stage to stunned silence. The exchange quickly became one of the most talked-about moments in late-night television, sparking debates about how far comedians should go in the name of humor and whether Kimmel had crossed a line that should have been respected. For Stallone, the walkout symbolized more than just a reaction to one interview. It was a statement about the importance of protecting one's personal boundaries and refusing to let anyone, no matter how popular, diminish the real pain behind the public image. Fans around the world rushed to Stallone's defense, praising him for standing up for himself and for refusing to allow cheap jokes to belittle the resilience and humanity that have defined his life story. Critics of Kimmel argued that comedy should never come at the expense of reopening someone's deepest wounds, while others insisted Stallone's reaction proved just how human even the toughest action stars really are. In the end, the incident became more than late-night drama. It was a reminder of the fragility behind the fame, the raw emotions behind the legend, and the reality that even a man as strong as Sylvester Stallone has moments when he must draw the line and say enough is enough. Though the two may have reconciled privately afterward, the image of Stallone walking away in defiance has remained etched in pop culture as a symbol of a man unwilling to compromise his dignity, no matter how bright the spotlight shines or how loud the laughter may be.